Well, guys, I'm done. What's up, guys? It's McKeown back again, and yes, it's been quite some time, but I am back again with another video this week, and I'm discussing, unfortunately, I'm getting out of real estate. Now, to clarify here, I'm not technically getting out of real estate. I am, however, getting out of building my real estate team. Now, to give you guys a little bit of backstory about me and my life, I got licensed in the summer of 2017, right as soon as I moved to Dallas, Texas. And over the first 3 or 4 years, I really spent just hustling, working nights, working evenings, working every single moment of every single day to build my business up to what it really has become today. Well, unfortunately, society, as much as it may pressure you to go to college, get your degree and be successful, society also pressures you to get married and have kids. There's also societal pressures in real estate. Now, in the realm of real estate, a lot of what people preach to you and a lot of what they tell you to do to be successful, just like going to college, just like getting married and having kids and having a family, is growing a real estate team. So just like everyone else, I built up my business the first 3 or 4 years, decided to start adding staff. I did wind up hiring a business manager, a transaction coordinator, a videographer, and even recently added an editor to support the team and the ever-growing team that I was hoping to build. But unfortunately, real estate, especially what you see on TV and especially what you see in your local market, everything that's shown to you on social media, it's not all sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. Let me tell you, it is stressful. And I can tell you firsthand, I'm done growing my real estate team. Now, you may ask why. There's a lot of reasons why. First things first, I personally still love selling homes. I still love creating content for you guys. I still love going out and meeting new people and getting the opportunity to help them invest, help them sell, help them buy, whatever it may be in my local market. I still love to do that. A lot of people that get into my position and have been doing real estate for quite some time get out of production, meaning out of selling homes, but I still absolutely love doing that. Now, to add to that, I've also mentioned this in a prior video, I have an opportunity to grow my brokerage. My brokerage is a national brokerage in about 45 different states. When I joined initially in October of 2020, we were only open in about 22 states, so we've doubled the amount of states that we've been open in, and I've started to attract agents from across the country. By attracting agents across the country, I'm able to collect off of the split that they pay the brokerage, and it's really very little to no expenses when it comes to my overall business. So I'm able to actually network with agents across the country, go out to New York, go out to Washington, other parts of Texas, attract agents to the brokerage while they're already technically producing and successful agents, rather than bringing in brand new agents to my team and helping them learn how to be successful. Instead, I'm able to bring successful agents into the brokerage and just immediately start to collect passive income. Now, dating back to even prior to 2017, when I got my real estate license, the whole reason I got into real estate was for passive income. Now, a lot of you that follow me on this channel, I have a rather decent real estate portfolio with rental properties and a cabin I'm building, including this commercial building I'm filming this in. So passive income has always been my #1 priority. Now, yes, if you build a team and you build it right and you build it well, you're gonna have a tremendous amount of passive income. Now, I did have one agent on my team that started to produce pretty regularly. If that agent continued to produce and stay on the team, then yes, I was going to make a decent amount of passive income off of that agent. However, yes, that agent decided to leave the team. I also had another agent that decided to leave the team with that agent. Then following suit, I had another agent just decide to leave, even though that agent had never really closed a deal yet. So really, I've gone from 7 or 8 agents down to 2. Now, on top of that, one of the staff positions that I hired at the beginning of the year for a transaction coordinator, that transaction coordinator was supposed to be used and leveraged to help my team basically work their transactions. Unfortunately, now that I only have 2 agents on my team, there's not a real use for that staff member. So I'm actually going to be letting one of my staff members go as well. So I've gone in the past 60 to 90 days, and that's partially why I've not been filming as much content, because unfortunately there's a lot of drama and a lot of stress that goes along with building a real estate team. I've gone from 7 or 8 agents and 4 staff now down to 2 agents and 3 staff. Now, the goal here is I'm actually going to be shifting focus with this office. Now, the whole purpose that I got this office for was to build exactly my real estate team. Well, if I'm not going to be building my local real estate team, I want to build my brokerage. We've got about 150 or 160 people in my local brokerage in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So I'm actually going to be opening up my office to everyone in my brokerage locally here. We're actually about to send out an email. It's going to be a very, very affordable option for agents within the company, just not necessarily on my team. It's going to be $100 a month to utilize my office space with a little additional cost to be able to use my videographer and editor to keep them busy, and a little bit of additional cost if they want a transaction coordinator to help them with their transactions. Now that'll allow my business manager to stay busy. It'll also allow my videographer and newly hired editor, with the intention of actually having them do a lot more content for my team. Unfortunately, now it's just gonna be content with me or content for other agents in my brokerage, but it'll allow them to stay busy as well. So yes, unfortunately, the goal of having 25 local agents here, all being super best friends with one another and just being able to travel the world together and just have so much fun. It's what you see on TV, right? That's what I assumed growing a team would be. You know, it's unfortunately not, as I mentioned earlier. Everything isn't always what it seems, especially on social media. So I've dissolved most of my team. I'm still going to allow agents to join my team, but at a very limited basis, and just continue to produce, sell, help people invest, help people buy, and grow my brokerage again across the country. So if you guys have been following my channel for quite some time, you know I'm a very transparent person. I was raised by a father that never explained income, never explained numbers to me. My mom was a middle school teacher, so her income was very transparent, but I never really understood income. I never understood businesses. So that's one of the reasons why I'm open with you guys, whether or not it's how much I'm paying for taxes, how much I'm paying staff members, how much I'm paying myself, how much my investment properties are, or how much the rehab costs are. I just want to be fully transparent with you guys. So this is me being fully transparent about the cost and how much it costs to really run a real estate team. Now bear with me guys, I don't even have a successful team. Obviously I'm dissolving it all. I did not have 25 agents, so it wasn't a very large team either, but I was spending over the last 12 months close to about $175,000. That's cost. That's how much I've been spending on leads, office space, coaching, so on and so forth, to the tune of, you know, a little less than $200,000. Now the downside of this is I certainly didn't make $175,000. In fact, I didn't make 150. In fact, I didn't even make close to 125. I think I took in about $119,000 or $120,000 from something that I spent $175,000 on. That's like you going out and buying a house that you think is going to be a great flip. You buy it for $175,000, turnkey. You think you're going to turn it around and sell it. Maybe you're wholesaling it, whatnot, and you turn around and realize it's only worth $125,000, even though you've spent hundreds of hours in that house. Unfortunately, that's really what it was like trying to build my team. I was spending the last year to build something that I thought was going to be highly profitable. And unfortunately, you know, some people find a lot of success in this business growing a team, but I can tell you from the last year of experience, I certainly didn't, and it's not something I'm interested in moving forward with. So yes, I'm done with real estate, done with real estate teams. I'm going to continue to produce myself. I'm going to continue to create content for you guys. I'm going to put a lot more effort into growing my company nationally, because I can tell you, based on the trajectory in terms of my passive income there, I'm averaging at the time right now about $30,000 a month passive. What I was previously doing with that income was reinvesting into my team. So I really wasn't seeing any of that money, but that money is going to be put forward towards investing in the future. And I'm going to grow that income. Really, my goal, honestly, in the next 2 to 4 years with that is to have that achieve the $1 million a year goal. Because at the end of the day, if I'm able to achieve $1 million a year in passive income through revenue share, if I'm also able to include additional income from helping people sell, invest, or buy here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and then on top of that, you include probably the third stream of income, or the third largest stream of income for myself, and that would be my investment portfolio, I am going to be a very happy camper. Now again, guys, all of this has started from being a high school teacher back in 2017, making $50,000 a year. So as much as this may be disheartening to hear for some people, and as frustrating as the last 60 to 90 days have been for myself, I am still extremely thankful for all of the opportunities in real estate that I've been given. I'm not getting out of real estate as a whole, but I can tell you there are some things in life that are made for you, and there are some things that are not made for you. And I can tell you, building a real estate team, nothing against the folks that I used to teach high school with when I was babysitting high school students. I'm also not a big advocate of babysitting adults, unfortunately, on my real estate team. So I'm going to go at this really lean and really quick, mostly on my side, and grow again the brokerage at a national level. So what does this mean moving forward with this channel? I've kind of taken a break over the last couple weeks, and even before then, I was filming a lot of content to just know that I was going to be out of town and make sure to have that content ready to go out. So I've really not even filmed anything for almost a month now, but I can tell you this is going to give me a lot more opportunity to get focused on the content creation. I've also seen a lot of success recently on TikTok, and I keep telling myself I'm going to be more consistent on TikTok, but we will actually see if that happens. My intent is to put out content as I was doing before on YouTube consistently. Now, it's not going to be about necessarily growing my real estate team because that's out the window now, but I will be probably doing a lot more vlogs and a lot more just on the go kind of filming content. And the reason being is because I'm going to be going, next weekend, I'm going to actually be going to Houston to be talking to a handful of agents and teams about joining the brokerage, about joining, my team as far as the organization goes, just not my local team. So a lot more content outside of this office space. I'm going to continue to invest and obviously update you guys on my cabin. As of yesterday, I think they wound up putting footers in and are putting blocks up. So framing here should be soon, which framing, as you guys all should know, is kind of the first step in building a home that you can visibly see like a house in its structure. So there'll be more updates coming on that. And obviously this entire channel is for your guys' benefits. So if you guys have any kind of content you would like to see more of, I'm more than open to doing so. So yes, there are a ton of frustrations and stresses in the real estate world. Now, income is truly unpredictable. In this job, you can make absolutely nothing, or you can make absolutely everything and everywhere in between, which is, I guess, the pro and con of being your own business owner. But there's not going to be any more team-related content. With that being said and moving forward, I'm excited to continue to make content for you guys, and I do appreciate all of your support. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help, and stay tuned for the next video.